Early mornings, long practices, and 7 different countries is what make up the Arkansas State women's tennis team. But working hard and pushing each other to be the best they can be is not just shown on the court, but off the court as well.
In general, because everyone does well, you want to be part of that as well. It's kind of like we all encourage each other. By doing well, you kind of want to keep doing that.
So I think like if you see the other one is doing good, and coach is like always telling us it's really important, I think you just want to do good for yourself.
For a student athlete, one of the hardest things to do sometimes is go to class. Some even see it as a hassle. But for the Arkansas State women's tennis team, it's just another challenge and opportunity to be successful.
I think it's like the most important part because if you get good grades, obviously you can have a successful career later on, and that's why it's really important to me.
Well, I don't like doing badly, so I guess that's kind of like the biggest motivator, but I think it is important to me. I want to get, you know, a good GPA, I want to have good grades. It's just always been something that's been important to me.
In the last year, the team has had 6 players on the Sun Belt Commissioners list, 2 on the Academic Honor Roll, and received a 3rd consecutive Sun Belt Team Academic Award. Something that head coach Marina Cooper says isn't just a team award.
We're a family, and they rely on each other for support, and they rely on each other, you know, just to make it day by day. And especially since they're all from a different country, you know, this is their family, so they definitely rely on each other throughout the day.
After hearing some of the goals the team has, you might not be surprised anymore on how the Red Wolves have won 3 straight team academic honors.
One of our team goals is to have a 3.6 GPA for a team or higher, and I mean that's a bold goal to set, and I think they reach it pretty much every semester. You know, most of the girls, they want to have a 4.0 when they graduate. That's kind of their goal. So I'm definitely proud of that. You know, I think you got to set the bar high, and they definitely do it, and I appreciate that.
Junior Kiara Stefanov and sophomore Victoria Bassani were 2 of the 6 Red Wolves who were named to the Sun Belt Commissioners list last year. And by the way their coach describes them, there's no wonder why they do well, both on and off the court.
Kiara is someone who, you know, she's very particular about things. She's very detail-oriented, so I mean that's something that definitely helps her in the classroom and on court. You know, she wants to get everything right, and so she's the one who always asks like 50 million questions because she wants to get it exactly right. And I think, you know, that's a great quality that helps her out on the court and in the classroom. Victoria, she's super laid back and can kind of go with the flow and adjust, you know, to anything. And that's, I think, something that really helps her out in the classroom and on court. So 2 very opposite, you know, people, but have the same result. And so, I mean, for Victoria, she's great with just adjusting with whatever goes on, whether it's weather or injuries or being sick or whatever. She deals with it and figures out what she needs to do to come through.
You've heard hard work pays off. But for the Arkansas State women's tennis team, not only has it paid off, but hard work has bridged the gap between playing a sport they love and going to class. You could even say hard work is what represents the hyphen between student and athlete.
Tennis is, to me, one of those sports you have to be smart to play it. You know, you got to think a lot on your feet throughout the point. You know, you make split-second decisions, and that's very important.
If you do your work good, and if you give it everything, you see the results, and that's the best thing of it. Like if you practice hard or if you do good in your schoolwork, you see the results, and yeah.
I think it's the discipline of even when you don't want to go to class, you have to go to class, and I think the same with practice.
One thing that, you know, being an athlete teaches you is how to be a well-rounded person, and you learn how time management skills is huge. You learn how to deal with pressure.
You get used to juggling so many things at once is a really good asset in any job you're going to be in. You're used to pressure situations.
I mean, I think if they can prove after college that they have a great GPA and they were a successful college athlete, I mean, that goes a long ways as far as somebody looking to hire someone. You know, they want to see that you can handle a lot of things at the same time and you can deal with pressure, so I think that definitely helps them further on in life. They have a lot more than just a career. They kind of have experience, life experience to go with it.
For the Sun Belt Rise program, I'm Arkansas State University senior Cody Stevens.